Hello! I am going to be quickly ranking 5 films, all released in 2020 and all classified as period dramas, based on the historical accuracy of 3 categories: costuming, hair, and makeup. Am I the most qualified person in the world to be talking about this? No. Have other people definitely done a better and more inclusive job than me? Yes. But this is something that I've researched a lot and find super interesting, so I'm excited to talk about it. Up first is Little Women, which is a film that I love, and I think the costuming is very beautiful in, but it's just decidedly not historically accurate. In addition to Amy wearing Uggs through the snow at one point, and the unfortunate fabric choices for many of the blouses, the hair and makeup in this film is from 2020, not the 1860s. None of the March sisters look quite right from the neck up, and the vague accuracy of the rest of their garments don't make up for that, in my opinion, so I'm only giving Little Women a 3 out of 10. Next is Bridgerton, which is not a film, but in the words of Karolina Żebrowska, who is a historical costumer, it is Regency-era fan fiction. Because of that, I don't really care about the historical inaccuracy of the gowns or most of the clothing, even though it is pretty wild, just because of the fantastical elements contextually. One thing that I wish they had done is tried harder on nightwear and undergarments, because those are 2 aspects that were just got so horribly wrong and actually matter contextually, and they just kind of put everyone in a nightgown, and so because of that, I am giving Bridgerton a 5 out of 10. Radioactive is a film that is unique to this list in 2 ways. 1, it is based on Marie Curie, a real person that they could have drawn inspiration from. And 2, it takes place over a much longer period of time, so from like the 1890s to the 1920s-ish, and yet the sleeves and overall shape of the garments remain very 1896 the entire time, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Despite this, I give Radioactive a lot of credit for their very accurate hair and makeup, which is rare to see. So Radioactive gets like a 6.5 out of 10. I only really have one thing to say about Enola Holmes. For a film that supposedly takes place in 1881 or 1882, every single costuming choice made is from the 1760s through the 1790s. There's women in bustles, and there's women wearing turn-of-the-century tea gowns. It does not make any sense. Enola Holmes gets a 1 out of 10. Last is Emma, which is, from an unbiased opinion, one of the best period pieces in terms of historical accuracy. Every detail of the costuming is incredibly well executed, including like seam alignment and ribbons on hats and color palettes. But my favorite part is the class consciousness of the costuming. For example, Miss Bates is seen as the charity case of the story, and she consistently wears gowns that are about 10 years outdated compared to the rest of the women in the film. I really can't think of anything negative to say about the costuming, nor did I find anyone else criticizing it, so I'm gonna give Emma a 10 out of 10. So here is the final ratings of all 5 pieces of media. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really interesting. I hope you did too, and if you didn't, I'm sorry. Bye!